So episode 5 of Willow is extremely important. It's going to change the world, break the foundation of humanity moving forward. Why? Because Kit and Jade almost kissed. Apparently that's the thing.
See, now that's some bullshit.
I'm sure it has nothing got to do with the fact that nobody is watching this show. The reviews are absolutely terrible across the board. And in actuality, when you sit down and you watch 5 minutes of it, you're kind of looking around the room going,
Are you serious?
I mean, this episode was, I don't know what to say, it was probably the worst so far. There were some funny parts with Boorman, which I did find amusing. Probably don't fit the Willow world. I know people are making reference to him being a Mad Mardigan type of character. I don't see it, but I really do like him. I think that he'd be a better lead in the show, but look, that's just me. There's so much to unpack with this episode, just in terms of strange flamethrowers. The whole cast apparently inside in this wooded area taking some sort of hallucinogenic drug that makes them tell the truth. It's like they're out at a Christmas party, and when they wake up the next morning, they're like, oh my god, did I say that? That's what this whole episode felt like. People were just blathering on with absolute irrelevant dialogue to the story. As I said, I don't think it's an accident that the mainstream media suddenly got on board with the LGBTQ.ie messaging, and all of a sudden Willow is on the front of every newspaper, and it's the main articles that are being shared all over social media for how progressive and how groundbreaking it is in terms of the relationship between Kit and Jade, and how they almost kissed, and how important that is not only for the actors but for society in general. Something like that. I'm almost sure they kissed in episode 1. Maybe it wasn't important back then, but it is now because it's a failing show. It's extremely interesting to watch it all unfold. You watch it week after week hoping that it gets better. I think that there is definitely potential there for a good show to be made. It's just never going to happen. And something that seemed to go under the radar in this episode, which is being overshadowed by the LGBTQ progressive.ie type thing, is the fact that Willow pretty much retconned the entire movie. It's gone. After you watch this episode, it's completely and utterly gone, because we have this scene that is just abysmal to watch between Graden and Willow.
But you defeated Bev Morda.
Dumb luck.
Where they talk back and forth, and Willow's having a few beers, and the dialogue and the acting is terrible. And he starts telling Graden that everything that he had done in the past, all these great stories of him being a super powerful wizard and the best sorcerer in the land, is all an accident. It's all garbage. It's not true whatsoever.
I used to stay up late at night and read all your adventures and close calls. You were so wise.
Behind all that wisdom, Willow Ufgood here is terrified that one day he'll be discovered as the aging, talentless hack that he really is.
So, I mean, if it wasn't evident before that the Willow character has been completely and utterly decimated, it's got to be after this episode, right? But as the narrative goes, there's more important things at play here in this episode.
Totally, ridiculously, desperately in love with you. And in about 10 seconds, I'm going to kiss you.
And even if we look at this as a practical LGBTQ.ie interaction between two people that like each other, the dialogue is still terrible. People don't speak like that. People speak like that in the Kardashians or on TikTok, not in reality, and especially not in a medieval show, right? So this is exactly what we need from a Willow TV series. We need Willow to come out and overtly say, it was all an accident, I was never a powerful sorcerer, I'm just some bumbling idiot. And we need two teenage girls to speak like they're in Sweet Valley High. This show is going nowhere, it's getting there fast, but I will watch the next episode. Do me a favor, hit subscribe, like, share, let me know your thoughts. Cheers.